Listen, don't let them lie to you. Entrepreneurship is sweet. I mean, is it hard most of the times? Yes. But let me tell you, it pays off. Especially when you get to the point where you can actually buy your time back and afford to just enjoy yourself. That is exactly what I get to do in this vlog. But it takes a lot of work and effort to actually get to that point. So what I'm definitely also going to share is the important principles and tools that I use to keep me going so that I can work really hard but also get to play hard. We are here doing the hard work, the dirty work.
The dirty work.
The dirty work that always just needs to be done in the beginning of when you're starting a business. Unfortunately, you can't avoid it. You just have to be the one. I remember with Dorthema. Remember how I used to walk the streets of CBD Chomyam buying fabric?
I remember.
In the heat, I would walk until my feet would hurt, and I'll be carrying plastics around. And I just did not care.
Negotiating with 1,000
Exactly, negotiating for prices, and unfortunately just had to do it. I was even listening of the story of the lady who started Skims and the Good American Emma. Yes, Emma was speaking about how when she wanted to start Good American, she literally was going door to door in random dingy ass factories, asking them if they know how to make a pair of jeans. Unfortunately, that's exactly what you need to do, and that's kind of the stage that we are in for this new project. We're about to go knock around in random ass factories and ask them if they can make what we need them to make.
Learn how to speak their language because majority of them can't speak English.
Yes, but Fede will figure it out, and yeah, that's the agenda for today. After that, we will go to the studio and figure out what needs to be done for the podcast tomorrow. I'm actually thinking I should have saved my outfit for tomorrow. Yes, but it's fine. I'll find a better one. Young Zoe Penis. What am I? Who am I? How do they know that they might not my clothes? Plus, it's for filming. It'll just be for an hour or so. I just need to not mess up my shirt. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm here with Liz, right? And we're preparing for tomorrow's podcast episode. Not episode, but recording, because we're going to record 3 episodes tomorrow. And we're doing Clock, abundance is eating. When I say eating, we're killing it, you guys. Yeah. I'm so proud of us.
And I think it's the consistency for us, and we're actually attracting people who are interested in what we're trying to build, as opposed to passive followers. So I'm so excited. We are being amazing, guys.
Thank you. I love it for us. So what we're doing now is literally having a brainstorm session, because our podcast is so heavy on
intentional
knowledge
and practical.
Exactly.
We don't really want. One thing I realized about business podcasts is that they speak a lot and they give a lot of beautiful analogies, but they lack that practicality, and they don't consider the context of the Black person in business. And we really do try and just be intentional about that and put so much work
and thought into everything. Plus, we are doing podcasts, so there's homework that goes in, and those PDFs, you guys, if you have not actually been opening them up, you're missing out, because we share so many gems, and so much work and time and effort goes into building them out, and they are so practical. I think everything it's just value after value after value. So do check out the podcast. Make sure to watch it, comment, and subscribe. But we're gonna prep for that. Prepare, make sure that everything we're saying is intentional and it's useful, and we have all the tools that we're gonna be properly sharing with you guys tomorrow. And as soon as we're done with that, then I think I have a meeting with Silla, our editor here, and that should be the work day, I think.
A little update on our excursion featuring Liz. Sure, guys, if there's anything we learned today, right, is that when you feel like you're failing and when you feel like things are not working out, it's literally not denial. When I say that we went in there, we got lost so lost so many times. We drove around like crazy people, and we found exactly, when I say exactly, what we've been hoping for and looking for. It's like, honestly, sometimes you need a little preservation and grace. Okay. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, so like I think it really is nice to know that things are moving along, especially since this has been in planning for years. And for a second we fell into analysis paralysis because we just felt like we were not getting what it is that we were looking for, and we thought that maybe we were asking for too much. But I think that's why it's so important as well to have conversations with people who understand the vision, and you're building the vision together, just to remind each other that you're not asking for too much. And it's important that you must ask for too much, so that when your customers come and ask for so much, you have that. And I think that we achieved so much. It was successful. We thought it was going to be a 30-second, in and out, and it took us about 4 hours to get done.
4 hours.
And the lovely thing that I also think, right, it mentally prepped us for the episodes that we're prepping for as well.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we did. We ended up sort of like multitasking. So in between, we started actually starting the conversation for the prep that we wanted to do. So that was really good. But I think my biggest lesson from today is the fact that sometimes when things don't work out earlier on, it really, really is just a
bump in the road.
Exactly. And it's actually just redirection. Yeah. Because I'm thinking of how many lanes we've tried, right? How many suppliers we've tried to make things work with. Yabo, and the fact that listen, this actually worked out and it turned out to be the best thing for us. I feel like, oh my God, I've just learned my lesson. And guys, it's just, yes, you learn. And at some point, I think I'm getting really good at winging it in life, yes, as an entrepreneur. So yeah, I'm really glad that it finally worked out, and I'm at ease and I'm excited because we're gonna launch soon. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you guys to see. I'm so excited for you guys to check out, for you guys to buy, because this is something that I've been looking for that I could not find. And if one thing about us, we solve our own problems, son. If we try 1, 2, 3, 4 times, then it means it's time to start a business.
Yes.
Yep, literally.
Funny part is, right, it's how we were reflecting on whether doing too much is a problem, right? But no, guys, you're being a solution to the world. Genuinely. And I think hold on to that idea that even in your business, right, when you're getting hiccups and you feel like there's just a lot not working out, just remind yourself that you are doing this to solve other people's money and get paid in the process to do that.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're solving our own problems and at the same time hopefully solving your problems, because I know most of us have the same problems. So that's so exciting. Also, getting your hands dirty pays off. Literally, we got lost, went to very dingy places. Spent a lot of time doing a whole lot of research, a whole lot of things, taking risks, and unfortunately that's the hard thing that you just have to do in the beginning. And we are proof, it works. It really, 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 really works. So go driving around, go knocking on those doors. I promise you'll open the right one.
Be an annoyance.
Exactly.
I think as entrepreneurs, many times, right, you find yourself in places where you feel like you're annoying people, you're pestering people, and if not you, who must do it? You need to literally be an annoyance, be persistent. When people say no, you must ask them why. Why? Why are you saying no? What is the reason for you saying no? And in that, remind yourself, Uguti, you're doing this for a greater purpose. It has nothing to do with your ego, and it will pay off eventually.
This was like a mini podcast episode. A glance of what you get when you watch the Abundance podcast. So y'all should definitely tune in. Link is in the description. Go watch our podcast.
Remember, I said do too much. We're doing too much.
actually a boobo dress that I'm wearing as a top. I just literally folded it in, tucked it a bit, It's from Dolthema. Second shoot of the day. We are now quickly about to start shooting episode 2, and I'm so excited about this one. Like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be fire. But yeah, almost at the finish line. Final stretch. We're literally almost there. It's so late, it's even dark outside. Is it 7 o'clock yet? 6 o'clock on a Thursday. Jesus, 6 o'clock on a Thursday. Everyone else is knocked off except for the dream team. Except for the dream team. Everyone in production, everyone in marketing. The abundance team is still here, holding it down.
And cut. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
We are wrapping up the podcast vlog. We got here at, what time did we get here? 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock? Sometime there. We got ready. We started shooting at 1 p.m. and it's currently 7:30 to 8 o'clock. And when I say we're exhausted, the last episode was so hard. At some point we stopped in between to just laugh because we're like, girl, this is crazy business. So yeah, it was a fruitful day. I think there was less challenges in comparison to last week. We're getting our flow, we're getting our voice, but it is heavy work. Who would have known speaking is so much work? I want to say that's the end of my work day, but I'm going now to actually work because there's things I need to submit tomorrow morning. So peace out, y'all.
No wonder Steph was like, come to the meeting. I'm like, this meeting is important. Makes a lot of sense now. Day to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yip, yip. Let me tell you something. I could never ever do what I do without my team. They are literally my partners, and at this point, we've become family. But this moment just made me realize just how grateful I am. A lot of people don't actually understand the value and importance that their people have within the business. People obsess and focus so much on the customer, but you don't realize that the person that you should also be heavily invested in is your people within, because how you treat them is most likely how they'll treat other people. And honestly, I absolutely love my people, and I am really nice and heavily invested in my people, and I know for a fact that they reflect that even to my customers, and therefore we have a really happy and amazing partnership. And I'm so grateful for this amazing surprise that they had for me. Like, it just made me realize just how far we've come and how deep we are in this together. Good afternoon. Happy, what is today? Today is
It's Friday.
no. Oh yes, you're right. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Today I came into work for the work meeting, you guys, and like everybody had like this really nice celebration for me, and they sang happy birthday for me, and there was a cake,
And there were
gifts. I was like, oh my gosh, I have the best partners like ever. Like, I work with the most amazing people. Can you imagine? A random work day turned into an entire birthday celebration, which is absolutely amazing. So today we are observing the peaceful protest.
I need you guys not to mind what I'm wearing. I just need to say
Yeah,
it's
no.
not live.
She has a black scarf. Where's the black scarf?
Go get the
Go get the black scarf, okay? the entire, like, most of the team, like some of them forgot, but like most of the team is wearing black. I'll show you guys. My mama's wearing black because we are observing the peaceful protest. We're observing the peaceful process against gender-based violence. So we're not really working. We just came into work to just sort of like a few things, but the store is closed, the physical store is closed. And as you can hear, like, it's vibes here. Steph is also wearing black. Yes, black. Everybody this week is wearing black. Jay, and then we are striking. We're peacefully striking. We're dancing. We're chilling. Not working because they said don't engage in any economic activity. So we're not engaging in any economic activities. We're not working. Like, do you see me? Do you see me looking hydrated?
You're on sauna.
Yeah,
Glazed donut.
like a glazed donut.
A relaxed glazed.
Listen, remember Zolobin Presenting event? Turns out it was my surprise birthday party. Doesn't got spoiled. I just had like the best massage ever. Like I don't even know, and I fell asleep like halfway during a papa, and then it was like heaven. Go about it, like when you thought you were dreaming and then you wake up and the dream continues. That's how good it was. I had such an amazing time. Thank you, Chumia. Good friends like mine, y'all. Now we're just chilling, having the time of our lives. The scenery is amazing. This place is so great, you guys. Oh my gosh. And the stuff is so amazing. Literally from the gate, everyone is so nice. I think I'll link it down in the description because, like, wow, it's a plug. And then we can come.
We engaged in a lot of big bag activities for us. Happy birthday, Chomia.
Thank you, man. We came home, got all glammed up, and now we're dressed for a beautiful fancy dinner. And instead of we're both dressed in Dolce Mayo. Why? Come on. He looks so Good morning. I am at the office today. I'm literally just standard corporate girly, okay? I got here late, so I'm a bit all over the place. I'm literally in that, like, going through that thing that happens where you kind of slack off a little bit and then, like, everything is piling up and I'm confused. I'm really confused. I have so much to do that I haven't done that, like, good morning. I am headed for the gym today. Today's gonna be a really hectic day. I've been struggling with being consistent at the gym in the sense that I went from going 5 days a week and now I go about 4 days a week. I'm still trying to force myself, though I do try to actually to go. I don't know what's been happening. Okay, I am kind of heavily pregnant at this point, so that could be it. But I'm still pushing. I want to be consistent. I don't want to lose this. So hopefully I get my acts together back soon eventually. So I skipped it yesterday because I overslept, but this morning I am going back. It's basically my off day routine. So on days when I'm not able to show up 100% for my morning routine, instead of me going, yeah, whatever, I couldn't do it today, let me just do my off day routine, which is my 15-minute walk that also transitions as a prayer session. And also what I started doing as well is that I've started using my car as a prayer room, right? So a lot of the times lately I've been struggling to actually devote time to actually just pray in tongues and just be in the spirit, bask in the spirit, because the devil's been using busyness against me. But I've actually realized that it doesn't have to look perfect, which is me waking up at 4 a.m. and praying in my office. It can literally it has literally been the commute. I've been using my commute, the 30 minutes driving to work. That is what I put on some prayer chants and I pray in tongues the entire way. And it has been so amazing. I think that's also another example of, is it habit stacking? I know for a fact that almost every single day I'm going to drive to work. So if I make sure that every single time I get into my car and I'm driving to work, I pray, then there is no way that I won't pray. Another example of habit stacking, and habit stacking is from Atomic Habits, that book, you guys. There's a reason why everybody hypes it up. It's so worth it. If you have not read it, do read it. I think I need to read it again. Habit stack is a way for you to you pair something that you already do, a habit that's already ingrained, with a new habit that you're trying to enforce, right? So for example, for me, coming to the gym in the morning is kind of a habit that I have sort of ingrained, right? But I've been struggling to drink my vitamins. So what I do is that every morning before I walk out the house, I just take my vitamins with me and I drink them while I walk to the gym. It's quite terrible, but it's been working. The only problem is when I slack at the gym, I usually slack with my vitamins as well. So I guess this works really well if you actually use a habit that you actually do, like brushing your teeth or driving to work. Something that you will 100% always do. Yeah, that's it. A TED Talk so early in the morning. Let me go to the gym. Just got to work. Today we have a client. We have a client coming in for Steward of Influence. Listen, to think that, you guys, this is a vision that I wrote down a couple of months ago. There was this one vlog, you guys, that I filmed for you guys where I introduced everything and gave you guys context to everything, and then it just disappeared. We lost the files. So now I don't know what you guys know and what you don't know, and I don't know what to fill you in on, but essentially Steward of Influence Studios specifically it's like an agency that creates Steward of Influence. And if you've watched my sit down video, and I hope you have because it's already on the channel, go watch it, of what a Steward of Influence is. It's essentially it's a key person of influence, a person who uses their platform, and they leverage their platform and their knowledge and their message in order to bring people value but also make profit. It's purpose with profit, right? And it just is rooted in the philosophy of the fact that a transaction is an exchange of trust. And as an entrepreneur, the best way to go about it is to first become someone who people like and trust, and then embody the message or the value or the story behind what it is that you're selling before you sell it to other people. So you sell it to yourself and you buy into it, and then you sell it to other people very much effortlessly. You guys will hear more about it and you'll see more about it, because this is literally my message, it's my philosophy, it's my pitch, and you'll hear me talk about it all the time. And Steward of Influence is also like a agency. It's an agency that I have started, right? It's still in the baby phases, and this client that we're taking is like our first Steph is our first client, but like she's our first like real pilot client. We were actually gonna like implement everything that has to do with Steward of Influence, and we're excited, like really excited. We're shooting today for that, and yeah, I can't wait for you guys to actually see the work when it does come out. Y'all know setup is quite go hectic, but we're there. So like it's all about makeup. Like today was all about makeup. You guys will see the behind the scenes. Hi, Steph. And Stilla's also here, always here. And Toby, you guys are always in all the vlogs. You are your main characters at this point. You're the main characters in jail. So that's the team setting up, and that's like the bulk of the work that we're doing today. And then later on I have a doctor's appointment at around 3. That's later in the day. I'm hoping we finish this on time so that I can go and have the factory meeting tomorrow, because tomorrow is so fully booked that I'm literally trying to squeeze some of the things today in order to free up time to make sure that I get done everything that I need to get done. But it's gonna be a good day. Let me show you guys my OOTD. Yes, this is my OOTD.
Right, take 4.
Hi, beautiful faces. Welcome to Face Day. I'm Jenna Ngozi, the face behind Source Makeup Artist, and your guide into conversation with beauty goes beyond the surface. Okay, and that's a wrap. Look at my face. I did my own makeup, you guys. We just wrapped up the shoot, and now I'm literally running late for my next appointment, so I will just see you guys on the next one. But it was a really good day. It was a really good shoot. How do you feel? I feel good. I'm joking, I'm never, but I'm getting better now. She was a talent, okay? You did the things. You really did the things. Good morning. It is currently 2:30 in the morning. And I'm getting up to do a little bit of deep work. Firstly, I think it's so important that I mention that sometimes as an entrepreneur, your problems will keep you up at night, son. And that's just the reality. That's just the reality. Like, there's gonna come a time where your problems are gonna be so many that like sleep is kind of not an option. That's where I am right now. But I'm actually really, 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 really grateful for this problem, and that it came at this time, because it just made me realize something like really, really, really significant. And I think it'll force me to also just like get back up. What's happening now is that I need to actually do the content planning, and I have quite a lot of urgent work that I need to get to now. A lot of thinking work, a lot of learning work. The thing about like my job right now in the business is that like I'm the thinker, right? And if I don't do deep work, if I don't do the creative work, if I don't take the time to actually like spend hours learning something new that I need to be learning, or just literally upgrading myself somehow, and literally just, I think, doing deep work, right? If I don't do that, then like nothing moves. Like it's my main job, literally. So, and I realized with myself that like I need to incorporate deep work early in the morning, like in the early hours of the morning. And because most of my days start early with meetings and all of that, the best time for me to do it is literally at 2:30 in the morning. So I think this is a really good time for me to be getting up at around 2:30 to 3. It just means that I have to usually sleep a bit earlier, and me sleeping earlier is possible now that I have a nanny. Now that my nanny is staying in, because before it wasn't possible, because I can't go to bed if my baby's has not gone to bed. And because I'm also preparing for a newborn, I'm wondering how practical or impractical that is. But I think I should be okay, because I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Let me not even stress it let me not stress about something that has not even come yet. Because you never know. What if I'm going to have the most peaceful baby who sleeps all night? You never know. You just never know. But I think that's the routine that I want to like incorporate now, working towards getting the hang of. It should be okay, because if I can get like 4 hours of deep work every single day without fail, you guys, the kind of progress I would make would be astronomical. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to actually read and study, and the reading and studying that I'm doing is on the internet. One thing, you guys, is that like, oh my gosh, self-education has never been like so easy. Like, this is the best time to be alive, I swear to you. There's online courses on everything. I personally believe in online courses, especially when they come from like creators who like and trust, right? Like and trust, and you also already are listening and hearing, because it's always like so much easier to learn from them, especially if their stuff is actually like real, valuable, actionable stuff that you want to learn about. So I'm just gonna do that. And after doing that, I'm going to try to actually implement some and practice some of the stuff, because what I'm doing right now is a lot of like strategic work. So I'm first going to take some time to do like some research, and after taking some research, I'm going to take some time to actually try to implement it. And I'm not even going to fool myself and think I'm going to finish all of this in one go, because it is quite a lot. So I think what I should do before anything else is just plan for it, to make sure that wherever I leave off, I'm able to actually pick up at a later stage. But I'm actually really excited, because literally I'm currently facing a problem, right? But like, I feel like God really prepared me for this problem. And not only that, but I feel like this problem is gonna force me, or rather has already forced me, to pick up my socks. Not only pick up my socks, but like tighten my belt. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting too used to suffering and obstacles, that like I've just come to even enjoy it at this point, because wow, I got hit with such a like really like shocking curveball yesterday. But like, when I thought about it, I was like, okay, actually, like this might actually be a good thing, because
I'd been slacking off there, and this has now forced me to actually like create the right systems. Oh my gosh, do the right research and create the right systems for this particular thing, and ensure that such a thing will never, ever, ever, ever phase me ever again. Not only that, but like it'll actually allow me to, oh my gosh, if I can solve this properly and like genuinely like when I say give it my all, like I think I'm going to be a very rich person because I can sell the solution to other people. Literally, it's going to make the steward of influence business model like so unshakable, which is exactly what we need, exactly what we want. So yeah, sometimes you really have to look at your problems and see them as like, yeah, it's a challenge, a wake-up call, because probably had that thing not happened or fallen apart, you probably wouldn't have been forced to try to fix it. And when you fix your problems, and this is something that I learned from the book Work the Systems by, okay, I forgot the guy's name, but essentially it's all about systems in businesses, right? And what he says that like literally when you encounter a problem, like a challenge, and I think that's where I learned it from. Okay, makes sense. You guys, the things you read and consume literally shape who you become. Because I'm wondering, like, why am I excited about a problem? But I'm realizing now that that's actually like a concept that he taught in the book, that like challenges like actually come in. When you face a challenge in a business, like it's actually quite exciting, because what he says is that you don't just try to like put duct tape over it, which is to just like solve the solution for now, or just quickly touch up, right? So first you have to figure out where the problem arose, why it arose exactly, and then create a system, like a waterproof system, to ensure that will not only solve the problem but like efficiently like work on that particular section or situation in the business. Okay, maybe it's battery low. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm actually like gonna not just fix this problem, but like I'm gonna build a really amazing system that's like literally gonna transform this particular section in my business. And I think, oh my gosh, I'm excited for what I'm about to do, because I know I'm about to eat. But it's gonna be a lot of work, so which is why I need to stop blabbering and actually get to it. I will chat to you guys a bit later. Today's Friday, and Fridays is meetings all day. And the painful thing about meetings is that unfortunately it feels like you're working because like you're busy and like people are talking to you and like you get to feel like you're important. But the hard truth is that you're actually not really doing any work. Well, it's some work, but it's shallow work, and it doesn't actually do much. And this is the real work. So yeah, let me do the real work so that when the morning comes, I can go run around and do meetings. Okay, bye. Oh my God, you guys, I just learned something mind-blowing that I absolutely have to plug. You guys, get ready to screenshot. The problem with ChatGPT that I've been having, right, like, is the fact that it doesn't digest content, in the sense that like you can't put a link and ask it to actually like use that information or whatever, right? And I learn a lot of stuff from like YouTube videos, even from books. Like you can't even get ChatGPT to like maybe get you direct information from a book, right? There's a Google app. It's called Notebook LM. It's called Notebook LM. And on Notebook LM, what it does is that it allows you to put in a link. I think even a book, I'm not sure. I think that would be so crazy. So it literally does deep research for you. So it takes whatever source that you give to it. I need to try and see actually if you can put in a book. But the fact that you can simply put a link, I'm pretty sure you can put in a book. And what you then do is that like you ask it a question, and it is going to extract from that particular source and give you like a breakdown of everything. And what you can then do, right, because the beautiful thing with chat is that chat has your data, it has your information, right? Like it has history, right? And trust me guys, ChatGPT is worth the price, the premium, only because it will not forget, because the memory gets full, and once the memory gets full on the free version, you will keep having to wipe it out, and you wiping out ChatGPT's memory, like it's not going to get smarter, it's not going to get good at giving you very specific information for you, right? So I would highly recommend that you actually pay for the paid version. So once you you copy the information that you asked. So maybe for example, I was watching this particular YouTube video, then I asked a particular question and about the strategies as well as the systems and the resources that this person was referring to, and it gave me an entire breakdown, and I took that breakdown and I went to chat and I prompted ChatGPT to create me a workbook, kind of sort of like a course for myself, right? With an implementation section that will allow me to actually digest everything, right? And after digesting everything and the thinking behind it, right, then sort of reflect on how I can implement this for myself and my particular businesses. And it did exactly that. And when I tell you guys, this is mind blowing. It is mind blowing because literally you are creating your own textbook, and not only your own textbook, but a textbook that is made for you and implementing for you. Nah, guys, AI is powerful. AI is so powerful, and it's literally it's not here to be the enemy. It's literally not here to be the enemy, because what do you even mean? Anyway, let me get back to it. But this is a real plug. Okay, a real plug.
Okay, this has become a very long vlog, I'm actually realizing. But that's totally okay. I promise I'm closing it off here now. I just wanted to share something, leave you guys with something. If you work from your bed, then move from your bed. Get a little chair at the corner or something. Just change. Have a separate space that you dedicate solely for working. So if you can't have an entire room in your house, then have a little corner in your room that you dedicate only for working, and you do not switch, don't relax, don't also use the chair for chilling. If you do use it for chilling, maybe move it or face it a different direction, so that in your brain, in your mind, there's sort of a place where you can just switch on when you get there. So please, environment is so important, and this is something a simple system that you build. And another thing, creating a calendar and a plan, oh my god, it's so crucial. What I like to do for myself is that usually the night before, if I don't try to imagine what tomorrow is going to look like, or try to plan out what the next day is going to look like, I'm usually so distorted, and I end up not doing anything at all. So make sure that you make plans ahead of time, and this doesn't just mean the day before, this means months ahead of time. So make plans months ahead of time, write them down, use a note-taking platform like Notion, because if you use pen and paper you'll lose it. Write down your plans for the year, write down your plans for the quarter, right? And be very detailed and specific with the plan of exactly how you'll execute, and then turn those into systems, 1, 2, 3 steps that you're actually gonna action out. And if there's anything in those 1, 2, 3 that involves another person, or involves you actually taking a particular action that you can't go back on, do it. So what I usually do, if I am planning on reaching out to someone for something particularly, right, as soon as I have that idea, right, I reach out to the person same time, because me reaching out to the person, I've jumped, I can't go back on it. And if there's something that let's say I need to purchase, I make the purchase immediately, because I can't go back on it. If let's say, for example, you want to become healthy, sign up for the gym membership now. Go online immediately, sign up for the gym membership. Do something that you can't take back. Jump. Force yourself to do something that you can't take back. That way, when you do lose the motivation and the momentum, you'll still be forced to follow things through, because you've already made that particular commitment that you can't get out of, which is exactly what you need, because unfortunately you're not going to feel like it. And if you rely on your feelings, nothing's ever going to happen for you. So yeah, I think use people, use your environment, make plans, documentation, document, write things down. I absolutely advise sharing your journey on social media. What that does is that it puts the stakes high, because now there's risk of embarrassment, right? Like, so if you are planning on doing something, maybe start a series. That is not only going to keep you accountable and like force you to actually follow through on your plans, because now a few people have seen it, and like they're going to be expecting it, right? Even though you're probably going to have a few views, which is another reason why you shouldn't actually overthink it, because the truth is, when you start posting in the beginning, people barely ever watch what you're watching, what you're putting out. Like, you're probably going to have a few hundred views, unless you know you're good. And if people do start watching, what's actually going to happen is that you're going to build yourself a brand, you're going to build yourself an audience, you are actually possibly going to get your customers, you're going to find your people, and in the end, you're killing multiple birds with multiple stones. You're going to build a personal brand, right? But you're also going to have people keeping you accountable. So that's actually an easy hack. If you want to stick to plans, if you want to commit, if you want to make sure that you are disciplined, just document it. Start a YouTube vlogging your journey towards building a business, or start an Instagram series. In fact, do both, and that's going to keep you accountable. That is going to force you, because you've involved a person, people, an audience. And also what that's going to do at the same time as well, it's also going to build a brand, people who are actually going to look forward to seeing what you're going to do. And if you're actually doing something amazing and you dedicate to making it actually perfect, you are going to have a client base by the end of it, especially if you do it right. So yeah, that is it. That is my 2 cents. That's what I do. That's what I use. That's what I used in the past. That's what I'm using now to keep myself accountable. I don't rely on my feelings. Like, I never feel like doing anything. I'm not highly motivated. Like, I literally need to force myself to also show up. Like, I force myself all the time. That's why. But like, me making commitments, like, I've just gotten really good at like tricking myself to just be forced to show up. I commit with other people, I work with other people, I make commitments that I cannot take back early. What do? I think that's called taking a jump. I work in an environment, which is why like I really like working in the space, because it kind of pushes me, right? Like, and if I didn't have the space, what I used to do is that I used to go to the library. I remember when I was working on Dothema, I would wake up in the morning and go to the library. The library is amazing here in South Africa because it's completely free and there's free Wi-Fi. Like, why would you not want to go work from the library? Like, that's like my favorite place to like work at. In fact, I might just go back, because since it's the holiday season, this place might just close down. So I might just start going back to the library, my local library, and just working from there, just to get an environment. And I don't see why you shouldn't do that as well. So yeah, you have no excuse. You can do it. You definitely can do it. And once you do it, like, then you're just going to be consistent, and what you're going to do is going to be amazing. Let me stop blabbering. I thank you so much, you guys, for watching the vlog till the very end. Comment down below what it is that you took away from it, and which part was your favorite, and what would you like to see more of. I am really intentional about making sure that this vlog is valuable for you, that it's not just pretty nice you watching me live my life. That's definitely not the intention. The intention is to share something useful and valuable, something that you can implement in your life and in your journey and in your business cycle, because I assume entrepreneurs watch my channel, so in your entrepreneurship journey. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe, because that encourages and pushes us, me and my editor, to keep doing these vlogs. And we really enjoy doing these vlogs, and you liking and commenting and subscribing will really allow us to just keep pushing. And if you do that, we promise to work really hard at being better and improving week by week. So also we take feedback down in the comments. And that's it for today, you guys. That's it for this week's vlog. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.